Excited to have everybody here. Welcome. So, first I just want to say, I'm going to turn this banger down just a little bit. I just want to say, man, thank you to everybody who's still showing up for the streams. I know these streams are not as exciting. First of all, we don't have Sundo. Second of all, we don't have Salt. Third of all, these games don't matter so much. So this is just kind of, if you're here, if you're sticking it out, if you're watching every game, paying this close attention, props to you. You're a great fan. So anyways, let's move this along. Let's get into the game cast and see. Of course they're talking Lakers. Of course they're talking Lakers. Dre got in the house. Salt Gaming in the house. My wife in the house. Literally in my house. J.O. for Ish Wainwright. Oh, he's saying, that's why we had to get rid of Frank. That's why we had to open up a roster spot. That's why I put Ish Wainwright on the thumbnail. I don't know if you noticed, but he's looking sexy in that thumbnail, and I love Ish Wainwright. Salty loves Ish Wainwright. Sundo loves Ish Wainwright, and we all kind of hated on him in the beginning, and I'm just so glad that he has made me look like a fool once again. Munchlack says Lakers are eliminated. Talk about the Lakers. Okay, well, what do you want me to say? It's bittersweet. I was kind of hoping, because of all the shit they talked. Okay, this has nothing to do with love for the Lakers. This has to do with my hatred for the Lakers. I was hoping, and I was being selfish, thinking, because of what Shaq said. He said, the Lakers won't make it into the play-in, but if they do, and they get the 8th seed, they gonna beat the Suns. That rubbed me the wrong way. Did that rub any of you the wrong way? I mean, I get up, my skin crawls just thinking about Shaq saying that. So that's what I wanted. That's why it's bittersweet for me. But I'm glad everyone's excited. I was just hoping we could get their bitch asses in the first round, spank that ass, send them crying home to Magic Johnson, send them crying home to Shaq. I wanted to 4-0 them because I have a couple of really close Lakers fans. Last time we played them, that night I went downtown Austin and drank with 2 Lakers fans, one from Vegas, one from Texas. And they are delusional. They're like, dude, but seriously, if we get AD back healthy, right? And I'm like, we will 4-0 you. What don't you get about this? Why did you get me started on this, Munchlax? You got me a little too turned up for the beginning. This is the beginning of a podcast. I can't be this angry yet. Munchlax says, all that told me was that Shaq has no idea what he's talking about when it comes to the NBA. That's not a bad point, Munchlax. That I think he does know what he's talking about in the NBA, but what I choose to believe is that he's just a true Lakers fan. And what do true Lakers fans do? They embarrass themselves. They embarrass themselves with their ridiculous unobjectivity. All right, I need to pull the game up, so I'm going to pop back to this real quick so you guys don't get copywritten and have to have them take the stream down. I live here. Please don't boot me like you did Salty. Mute. Thank you. Donovan Mitchell going to the rack. Kicking it out to Bogue for 3. That looks good. In and out. Man, these jerseys are beautiful. The jersey combination. The Jazz have their like gradient template that's kind of like ours. And then we have our orange jerseys on. Ayton beats Donovan Mitchell at the rim. Run in the court. Chris Paul going to pull up mid-range. Disrespectful. They left him open, and he cashes it home. All right. Go ahead and make this smaller. Pause. Going to see if I can not copyright us here real quick. All right, no copyright. All right. Got to go back here, though. And can I pull this up? I got it. Got the game. Mikhail going to the rack. Take it easy, Mikhail. Please don't be hurt. Please don't be hurt. He's getting up slowly. Please, Mikhail. This is not the time or the place. Booker blocked Gobert's dunk on the way up. Suns are playing full force right now. I know oh, please be okay. Please be okay, Mikhail. Okay, he's fine. False alarm, everyone. J.O., it's the same thing with... it's the exact same thing with Cowboys fans. Lakers fans and Cowboys fans are the same thing. Ironically, both of these friends of mine I'm talking about are both Cowboys and Lakers fans. Just like LeBron. You see what's going on here? Conley over to Gobert. Conley takes the screen, kicks it to Gobert. No good. Stripped by a stronger, younger man. Crowder. Chris Paul kicks it into Ayton. Ayton pulls in Gobert's face. No good. Anybody been doing any betting tonight as Conley jacks up a 3 from the elbow and bricks? Anybody got any bets in tonight? Chris Paul over to Ayton, left wide alone. He's going to leave the 3. He's going to shoot it. No good. Gets it back. They tip it out to him at the 3-point line. Booker says, I'll shoot a deep 3, and I'll in and out it myself. No good. Bogue bringing it up. Still 7-0. Sorry, 5-0. I guess my Gamecast is a little ahead of my YouTube stream. Here it is. Chris Paul over to Mikhail. He faked out Donovan Mitchell, and he faked out Booker. Booker thought he was getting the alley-oop, and it went to Mikhail. Timeout, 7-0. Suns look like they have flipped the script, and they're actually playing with heart again. So that's a very good sign for the playoffs. I know people were getting worried about it. I was getting worried about it. This is exactly, in every way, what we needed to see from the Suns. Basically, it's like they still have it. They still have that gear that other teams don't have. Even if it's just here short, you know. Salt, can you lay out your bets for the chat? Or would you like... I mean, I guess I can. I can look at Salty's bets here. We're going to do a segment we like to call Salty's Bets. All right? I'll have to get a drop for that. So, Addicted Gambler Salty bet... Oops, how do I pause this? Oy. I'm so bad at WhatsApp. Okay. So he's got Donovan Mitchell under 25.5 points. So far, that's looking pretty good. He's not hot right away. Chris Paul over 8.5 assists. I need him to get 10 assists, dude. So you got in at 8.5. I need 9.5 on my bet. Booker's got to hit 2 threes. I really like the way you're betting. I really like that. Now, if you would have went 3, that could have paid you out fattier, but I do see a fattier payout here. So Devin Booker scoring 25 points. I think you did a good job here, bro. I think you're going to get a dub here. The scariest thing on this first bet to me is Donovan Mitchell not getting 26 points because you know he takes 96 shots a game. But it is very possible. Okay, on to Salty's next bet. So that is a $10 bet. A $10 wager to pay out 92. I like that. Basically $93. I really like that. All right, so Salty's second bet is Jazz. So does this mean? I think this means that you are saying that the Jazz are going to cover that 3.5 spread. I don't blame you there. I know that's how you got to bet. You got to bet without your heart. Mikal Bridges over 11.5. I like that. DA under 8.5 rebounds. I just stayed away from DA because he's so hot and cold. I just don't feel like betting him right now. in a game like this. Jay Crowder has to hit two over 1.5, and Jay Crowder makes 2 threes. That's weird. That's like the same bet. $10 for 151. All right, Mitchell's got the ball. He's guarded by Chris Paul. They get it to Bogey. He's triple teamed. Back to Mitchell. Almost said McHale. Mitchell pulls up. Difficult, like 10 out of 10 difficulty moving shot. No good. Booker to the rack the other way. Scores. I believe that was an assist from Chris Paul. It is 9-0 Suns. Conley to Gobert. Gobert to Mitchell for 3. Brick. Mitchell is not on right now. Booker going the other way. Pull. Oh, nice. Hezzy got me. Pulls up a little leaner. No good. Ayton going to get the rebound. Tips it off the backboard a couple of times, but can't get it. Gobert's a little too long. Pause. A little too strong. Yeah, just for right now, Salt. But you know how these games are, man. They're just not awake yet. You'll see. We'll see. Conley dancing around screens. Hucks up a 3 behind Gobert. No good. Crowder with the rebound. They get it to Chris Paul. Screen from McHale. I'm so happy to see this team playing hard basketball. Ayton, screen on Mitchell. Uh-oh, nice cutoff of the pass by Conley. Tipped out of bounds. I mean, Snyder could not look more like Scarface. He looked like he snorted all the coke in Utah before the game started. Booker getting to the rack. Nice pump fake on Royce O'Neal. Booker hits. Conley to Bogue. Bogue, nice driving move. Wow, nice Euro. And hook shot over Ayton. Booker backing down Royce. Gets him on his back. Pause. Fades away. Kobe! I mean, that's a Kobe shot. It's really a Kobe shot. So, Bogey over to Mitchell. Gobert setting a screen on McHale. Mitchell pulls up from 3. Air ball hits the other side of the backboard. That is ugly. Chris Paul, floater, good! Whatever they injected Chris Paul with, I need some of it myself. Conley over to Royce. Royce to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots. Mitchell connects on a decently open 3. I could be wrong, Salt, but I thought Mitchell took a deal with them already. I thought he already took the money. It definitely feels like he wants out. Wow. McHale with a beautiful move. He doesn't finish, but I literally just learned a basketball move from McHale with that push dribble. Bogue steps back and slaps a 3 in Crowder's face. Nothing that you can do about that. That's just a perfect shot with really good defense. McHale gets it to Chris Paul. A little bit of difficulty inbounding it. Crowder gets it to Paul. Oh, he wanted to pull. Crowder wanted to pull. Crowder does pull in. Wow. Wow. Royce O'Neal back to Donovan Mitchell. Pulls from the free throw line. No good. Chris Paul with the long rebound. Pushes it to McHale. McHale going to get it back to Ayton. Come on, Ayton, shoot the 3. What are you scared of? Wide open, guys. He's wide open. Booker. Nice little moving floater. Drops it in. Poole. Oh, no. Okay, good. He blocked the shit out of that. Bogdanovich step back. Oh, hits. Damn. Bogey's like the only problem right now. Chris Paul. Screens from Ayton. Gets it back to Ayton. Floater. Little push shot from Ayton is good. That was pretty. That is gorgeous. 5 assists for CP3 in the first quarter. Wow. Royce O'Neal to Donovan. Conley going to get it to Gobert. Gobert with the nice little finger roll, and it's good. 12-22. Suns lead. Chris Paul takes a screen. Gets it poked out from behind by Conley, but it is going to be Suns ball. Baseline. And in comes Hassan Whiteside. Tall as hell, and his hair is adding like an extra 2 inches. He looks 7'3". Let's see if they leave Ayton in and how he deals with Whiteside. Yeah, Suns have their starters in, and Ayton tries to shoot a jumper, a little midi over Whiteside, but it's bothered, and he does not finish. Wide open 3 for Royce O'Neal. And when I say wide, I mean it. Okay? 15-22. Ha-ha! Everybody, guess what? Monty sobered up and came to his senses. And he's bringing in Aaron Holiday. Now, it is weird that he's bringing in Aaron Holiday over Campaign. Maybe Campaign isn't set to play tonight. But the fact that Aaron Holiday is coming in over Payton, Elfrid Payton, is a great sign that Monty is not on heroin. Clarkson, step back. Oh no, such tough defense. There's no reason for that shot to have gone in. He's just that good. Okay, so Campaign is resting. That's awesome. Thanks for that in the chat, Munchlax. Thank you, Tashi. So that means that Monty did sober up from his black tar heroin fever dreams, where he thought that Elfrid Payton was better than Holiday. So that's good. I like that. It's a great sign. That was one of the main things that I was worried about going into this game. Was I wanted to see the relationship between the backup point guard and how the roles that are carved out. Because the last game was so bad, we turned last game into a Fortnite stream because we were down 40 and he would not take Elfrid Payton out of the game. I could not do it any longer. And then Holiday comes in, and of course it was thanks to Ish Wainwright, but Holiday did a bang-up job. Clearly looked 10 times better than Elfrid Payton. And I'm just glad Monty is willing to listen to reason, because sometimes he's not reasonable with his lineups. All right, back to our segment, Saltiest Bets. So his second one is Jazz win by 4. Mikhail has to score 12. DA has to not rebound 9. If he rebounds 9 rebounds, bet's cooked. Jay Crowder has to hit 2 threes. He's already hit 1. And Jay Crowder over 1.5. I'm still confused as to how that works. You're right, Salt. That's the best way to describe Clarkson, instant offense. So that second bet is a $10 bet for a 151 payout. I like that. Third bet for the saltiest degenerate gambler. Mikal Bridges over 11.5. So he's got to hit 12. Mikal has to get 2 assists. Mikal has to get 1 3. Crowder has to hit 1 3, so you're good on that. And then DA has to get 7 rebounds. $10 for 62. I feel the best about... I definitely feel the best about your first bet. And probably your third bet. Your second one's a little bit weary, but as long as you win enough to cover the money you put down and get a little bit back, that's cool, right? They're talking to former son Daniel House. I remember when we had him. I really liked him for the Suns, but our team was just so bad at that point that everyone had to go. Everybody had to go. Except Book, who gets it to McHale. McHale out to Holiday. God damn, it's so nice to see Holiday out there with these better players. McGee, gonna work, gonna spin, gonna pump, gonna hook over Whiteside, who looks in disbelief. Beautiful. All right, who's got the ball here? Butler gets it to Clarkson. Don't leave him open. He's got Aaron Holiday on him. Holiday defends a step-back corner three. No good. Whiteside gets the rebound and gets fouled by somebody. That would have been a beat by McGee if there was no foul. All right, Salt. During his free throws, I'll tell you what my bet is. You're gonna hate this bet. This bet is weird. I mean, it's not the worst, but we bet on Dwight Howard to score in the year 2022. I bet that Dwight Howard would score 12 points. Come on, that's what's scaring me. Booker's got to get 26. Chris Paul has to get 10 assists. McHale's got to score 13 points. Mitchell has to stay under 36 for points, rebounds, and assists. Booker bringing it up. Guarded by Daniel House. Shamet in the game. And a foul by McGee on the screen. I thought that was coming. Feels like the whistle was late, but it did feel like a foul. Butler, guarded by Shamet, gets a screen, whips it out to House for three, and it's good. Book, you know him. You can't leave him like that. That's like the one reason he's in the league. He can hit threes if you leave him open. Screen from McGee. Booker pump, gets it to Shambones. Shammy, terrible pass. Or McGee didn't go to the rack like he was supposed to. Bad miss here by House. Booker gets the long rebound. Booker getting bumped like a mother by Butler. Selling it with a little head jerk. Pause. And I don't think he's going to the line, but we are going to reset Suns ball on the other side. Holiday to Johnson. Johnson to Booker. McGee is just getting pulled, twisted until the knob breaks off. You know what I'm saying, Salt? Booker with the mid-range, though, hits. Juicy. I didn't hear about that, Tashi. A little push floater by Whiteside is good. Tashi's saying that Luka isn't able to play the Mavs' final game because he got suspended for a tech. That's crazy. I mean, he is the most complaining-ass dude in the league. But McGee just shot a floater over Whiteside, who tried to block it. He knew it wasn't going in, so he sidestepped Whiteside, got inside leverage, got his own rebound, and put it back in. That was nice. Some things that backup centers just usually do not do in this league. Score and then clean up after their own mistakes. And then looks like Shamet accidentally bodied Butler a little bit. Hernan Gomez gets it to Butler. Screen from Whiteside. Clarkson with it. He doesn't give a fuck who's guarding him. He's going up. It's going up. Triple step back. Hand in the face. It went up. It did not hit. Hernan Gomez gets the rebound. Butler gets a rack back to Clarkson. 8 seconds. It's going up. Crossover between the legs. Drive. Hang. Shot. No good. Clarkson gets his rebound again. 12 seconds. Butler pulls a corner three. No good. Hernan Gomez gets the rebound. Butler doing his dirtiest. Nope, no good. A little bit selfish by Butler. Decided, like Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself. Tries to take it in and just cannot finish the bucket. So the Suns were laying the smacketh down earlier. Not so much anymore. Final score of the first quarter, 30-24. Booker has 10 points. McGee has 4. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and pull these stats up. Let me pop that up. How do you guys feel about this first quarter so far, though? Holler at your boy in the chat. How do you guys feel? Like, but between 1 and 10. 10 being we're gonna win, 1 being we're gonna lose. How confident are you? Crowder's got 1 3. He's just taking one shot, slapped a 3. Bridges has 7 already. Me likey. Ayton with 2 points. He's taken 4 shots. He's got 4 rebounds. Chris Paul, 2 buckets early, a couple of middies. 1 was a floater. 6 assists already in the first quarter. And Booker's hot. 10 points, 5 for 9, above 50%. And then McGee's got 2 for 3. I'm excited to see who comes in later in the game, but I think that this is a game that the Suns actually want to win. I think the Suns they've only got 2 games left. They've been playing like utter dog do. Is that too mean of a word? And I think they're just tired of it, which is good. Everyone's tired of it. And Utah is a good team to go out there, play hard against, prove you can win, and get everybody in rhythm. Take a look at the chat here. Dragod's like on a 7 about winning. All right. Munch says this is an easy 8. What up, Roy? Riddlelouche says, salute. Any stars on the Jazz hurt? I don't think anyone except for Forrest is not playing for the Jazz. All right, guys, we've got the action back on here. Looks like Torrey Craig's in the game. Holiday. Booker comes out. Shamit trying to get it to Holiday. Does. Gets it to Shammy. Shammy gets the ball poked out by Clarkson. Drives past Clarkson. Tries to get it up over Gobert. Cannot. It's Gobert. Dips back out to the three-point line. McGee gets him in the corner. No good. And then McGee gets that missed 3. Holiday tries a little pull-up mid-range from the corner 2. No good. Conley, guarded by Holiday. Screen from Hernan Gomez. Down to Hernan Gomez! Oh! McGee was so close. If he was a half a second sooner, he would have been able to snatch block that. He tried to snatch it with 2 hands. That was so cool. Holiday driving left, taking a bump. Don't step out of bounds, Big Daddy. Gets it to McGee, out to Cam Johnson. Back to Holiday. Holiday to Cam. 8 seconds on the shot. McGee gets it back to Holiday. Sorry, Cam. Cam floater from the free throw line. That would have been gorgeous, but that's a little tough for him yet. Clarkson dancing around a screen from Gobert. Alley-oop to Gobert is wild. They're whipping it around the horn after that save. Gobert gonna bang out. Really nice pass by Conley at the last second. Suns only up 2. Aaron Holiday bringing it up. Gets it to Cam. Poked out by by House. House chases it down, bumps right past Holiday, and finishes on the other side of the backboard. 30-30, just like that. 6-0 run for Utah Jazz. Ay. Take a look at my bets real quick. All right. So, for whom it may concern in the chat, I ordered a capture card today, thanks to my beautiful wife, and ordered it through Salty, and it's like kind of like a worker bee situation where he's promoting some stuff. Anyways, the capture card is going to allow me to stream 2K. So now we can get a lot more 2K streams in instead of just Fortnite, because Fortnite's the only one that I can do by myself until now. So the fact that Sundo isn't really interested in being friends with me and Salty, past curricular activities with us, we won't need Sundo as much anymore. You know? I wish I could sit like this. It's just not going to work. I cannot get this comfortable. Iverson says Shamit is so trash. Let me ask you this, Iverson. Has Shamit gotten any better in your eyes, Iverson? Has he gotten any better from the beginning of the first half of the season? Say the first half of the season, he was like a 1 out of 10. Rilush1 says, do you think the Suns are motivated to win tonight since playoffs are starting soon? I think they're motivated. I do. I see it in them tonight. That's not to say that the Jazz couldn't beat us if we're motivated. They could still be just as motivated, and they're at home, and things could go their way. But it does seem like the Suns are interested right now. Romp, there's no way I can bet on baseball, bro. I do not know anything about baseball. And I don't think you know anything about baseball. Although I do think Gary does, so maybe I'll just start throwing down $5 here and there on y'all's bets. All right, so Mikhail's getting close for my bet. Booker's got 10 out of 26 that I need for him. Chris Paul is 4 assists away. Hey, Carlos Boozer in the house. Boozer, take that top hat off. I want to see if you still have that shoe polish on top. Riddlush says, I bet on sports all the time. I don't know anything about LOL. You can still win. Dude, I don't know. It's bad enough. I'm nervous enough betting about shit I think I know about. I can't start betting on sports I don't watch. Shamit? It's past McGee. Like Shamit, you'll never make that shot, Shamit. If you shot that 99 more times, you're not hitting it. Not in practice, not in a game, not versus kids. Ay. Romp says it actually helps not knowing. Shut up. Hernan Gomez with a spinning steal. A euro. Oh my God. McGee just got slapped in the face, and this is not McGee's fault. McGee's doing whatever he can. He just chased down like a linebacker chasing a returned kick, and tried to get a block shot, but that didn't look good for him, man. McGee kind of got embarrassed there. Nice move by Hernan Gomez. Craig for 3. Oh, no good. A little bit of a short arm situation. Riddlush, I think that CP and Book will play the whole game if it's required, which it looks like it's going to be required. If it requires that to win the game, then they're going to probably play their full minutes. But if we're able to get out to some kind of lead, what a fucking steal by Hernan Gomez. I mean, honestly, McGee fouled him. That should have been a free throw. Can my Mexican brother get some love? Sham it to Ayton. Screen from Paul. Pump fake. Into Ayton. Ayton pump. Turn hook. Ayton had to do the weirdest looking hook shot because Gobert's so tough. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Riddle. Gobert driving. His Frankenstein moves not working. Conley to Gobert. Conley for three. Oh. Did that hit the backboard? That was weird. Suns down 5, by the way. Shamit. Getting a screen from Ayton. Kicks it to Cam. Craig going left. Gets to Ayton. Ayton going to pull the mid-range. Short-armed it because he's... I mean, you got to understand, Gobert is like the worst defender to have guard. I mean, like, he's really good. Like, he's the last dude you want guarding you, I would imagine. If you're a big and you can't, like, speed around him, I would not want to have to deal with Gobert's wingspan. Clarkson shoots the three, gets fouled by Cam, going to the line. He does not hit, thank God. But he's going to get 3 free throws. Flick of that wrist. That was pretty. Yeah, Gary wanted to bet that Conley wouldn't do anything tonight, and I was kind of nervous about that. I feel like Conley plays us okay. Conley hits a free throw. Chris Paul back in the game. Booker coming back in the game. Conley hits the first free throw. Might have been the second. I think it was the first. Yeah, it was the second. So, yeah, hits all 3 free throws. Ay. We're 0 for 8 field goals this quarter. It was 24-30. It is now 38-30, them. Nice pass, Chris Paul. Whiteside, for some reason, double-teamed Chris Paul stupidly, and he fed DA, who barely caught the pass, by the way. Bogdanovich kicks it to Whiteside. Backdoor cut to Mitchell. Mitchell, floater, no good! Hey, come on, the ball was on top of the... I think that was interference. I'd love to get another look at that, but... Chris Paul, screen from Ayton. 16-2 run for Utah. Chris Paul, why don't you take over? Pulls up, little floater right in your face, Whiteside. Suck it. Chris Paul is waking up. Chris Paul is waking up. I agree. Romp, you would want to rest everybody, but, you know, if they can pull off not getting injured, this is the way you want to go into the playoffs, man. You want to go in rhythm. Booker in the corner, pump fake. Mid-range, no good. Clarkson boxing out Ayton. That's embarrassing. Clarkson pulls the three. No good. Whiteside tips it in. He is big as fuck. CP3 gets a screen from Ayton. Gonna pull up. They leave him alone in the mid-range. They're being disrespectful. And he hits from the free throw line. Mitchell kicks it to Clarkson. Clarkson driving past McHale. It's flopping like a fish for a foul. He's going to the line. I think Whiteside's going to the line. They did And like, let's say this, Salty. So you say you can't rest for weeks, and we're gonna get a week off. Well, I don't even want to say the name of the person I'm thinking of, but let's just imagine a key part of this team were to get injured during this game or next game. Would you still feel like risking it was worth the risk of them not playing for a couple of weeks? Like, it is better to be safe than sorry. We've got one shot. Mom's spaghetti all over us to win this title. I'm torn. No, bro, I'm talking about reality, Salty. I'm talking about reality. Donovan Mitchell goes the other way, finishes and won. You can't sugarcoat shit and say don't talk about injury because that'll jinx us. I'm sorry, it's a part of life. It's a part of the NBA. It's a part of Chris Paul, and that's not even who I was talking about. Yeah. But Salty, are they going to get injured if they're on the bench, or are they going to get injured if someone's running into them like that collision right there? I mean, that was I was wondering what flew off of someone, and it was Royce O'Neal's headband. All right, 36-46, Suns down. Ayton doesn't want to shoot the three, though, left wide open. Booker, alley-oop to Ayton. That was gorgeous. That was actually textbook. Salty, does driving a car, does that get in the way of winning a title? Like this, it's not about everyday stuff. This is about a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Put our best players out here to play in a game that means nothing, where they could damn well get injured. Any of them could get injured. Any of them at any point. You're going to risk it. Like, you know. It's scary. It is. Mitchell kicks it to Bogey. Salt, so you think that you can't rest players for weeks and they won't be? How about the whole reason the Lakers won the bubble title was because they got 2 months off. Then they showed up to the bubble and whooped everyone's ass. Old-ass LeBron's old-ass legs were rested. Glass-ass Anthony Davis actually stayed healthy. And they won the title with the bullshit type of team they have now. So now, Salty, can you still not rest everyone and win a title? Because 2 titles ago, that's what happened. The bubble. I'm talking about the bubble. You know what I'm talking about. They took 2 months off for COVID, got to rest their legs. The old players showed up and clapped the young players' cheeks. Or did that not happen? Did they not take 2 months off? Weeks. Chris Paul gets rocked by Bogdanovich, and is he going to the line? Are we in the bonus? Yeah, they were on Salty. The other teams were on even ground because old-ass LeBron and DA's glass body were healed up and ready to go to be even on the same playing grounds as young Bucks who should have ran them off the court. Because it makes perfect sense, Salt. My analogy makes perfect sense. It couldn't be more correct. It couldn't. I don't know what just happened. Somebody losing some clothes. Ayton to Crowder. Crowder, here's your three, Salt. Oh, hits the other side of the rim. The bad side. Conley to Mitchell. Takes a bump. Lucky we didn't get a foul call on Booker. This is unbelievable. The offensive rebounds that they're getting. The offensive rebounds. Ugh. Yeah, it definitely did not work for Cam Johnson. It definitely didn't work for Cam Johnson. But, you know, Cam's been that way. Every time Cam comes back, he's terrible for the first 2 weeks. But yeah, and that's why I'm saying it can go either way. That's why I said I'm torn on it. Like, I don't see it one or the other way. I see it both ways. Like, I like that we're in rhythm right now, and I like that we're scoring and getting our game back, getting our flow back. But if it costs us an injury, it will not be worth it in my eyes. I will not say it's worth it if someone pivotal comes up gimped. It won't be worth it to me. Booker, screen from Ayton. Kicks it down to Ayton. Back to Book. Two dudes closing out. Hits it from the top of the key. God. Yeah, but Romp, you got to worry about positioning. That can never work. You got to worry about positioning. Bogey dribbles it off his own knee. Or Crowder slapped it off of Bogey's knee, slapped it out of his hand and off of his knee. Chris Paul bringing it up. Screen from DA. Driving. Oh my God, DA, get your hands up. Crowder just thought he got fouled on a three and threw up some horse shit. Airballing. Now Mitchell's going into the rack, going to try to dunk on Ayton, going to get fouled by Ayton. Going to the line, Suns down 8. Man. Salt, I have a question. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? No, it's not a serious question. It's not a serious question. Mitchell hits the first free throw. Mitchell takes a deep breath and closes his eyes. 3 dribbles, spin. That's actually my exact free throw routine. Hits the free throw. I don't do the big, annoying, deep breath. Maybe I should. Chris Paul, screen from Ayton. Gets it to Ayton, up to Book. Book going to pull a juicy little mid-range and hit. 43-51. Suns trying to catch up a little bit before half. Bad second quarter so far. Bad second quarter. Conley kicks it back to Bogue for 3. No good. Back iron. Crowder steals the rebound from Ayton. That helps you out, Big Brody. Oh, Booker going to the line. Whew, Booker's so good. The fact that people think that Donovan Mitchell is on the same playing field, like, okay, I'll give you an instance, and I hate to take a shot at my guy Torrey. But Torrey Jones absolutely thinks that Donovan Mitchell is better than Booker, which is a crock of shit. I've told him that. I giggled about it. He also thinks that Jason Tatum is better than Booker. And I don't bring it up just because, like, it's not about him. It's about the fact that that's a constant thing. Like, he represents the majority of basketball fans with those thoughts that Booker isn't as good as Donovan Mitchell, and it's just a joke. It's sad. Like, it's like I don't. It's just not even close, you know. David Ray says CP3 already has 8 assists. That's juicy. That is juicy. But I don't know. Donovan Mitchell is just not in the same class. I think he's definitely at least 1 tier, if not 2 tiers below. But people will look you straight in the face and say that he's better than Booker because they don't watch Booker. They don't watch. They just don't like him because he's fiery and he talks shit and people get their feelings hurt. And Mitchell had success first. So he's been around. He's been a name brand a little bit longer. He's had a little bit better, up until last year, a little bit better playoff success. So everybody thought it was him, but it turns out he was the one with a stacked team around him. Give Book a stacked team, and they're not in the same class anymore. Yeah, I agree, Dragon. I agree with that completely. Oh, God. Halftime show. Lord. All right, guys. What are we going to do for a halftime show? Shall we look at the stats? Yeah, Salty. Not a winner. Like, how can you have such a solid team around you for so long and you never carry them to anything? And he's more... Like with Booker never had a team, but Booker's never been a point guard either. But you've got Donovan, who's much more of a point guard, much more of a ball handling guard. I know he's a 2. It's just not impressive, dude. I'm just not impressed. Sometimes I'm impressed with him. Some of his flashy moves are really impressive. He can get really hot from 3, but nah. Riddleoosh trying to make another second half bet, wants to know what I think the score. Oh, it's not halftime. Thank God, I didn't think it was. Why would any of you let me think it was? Booker hit a couple free throws. Yeah, seriously, Salt. Carmelo, a guard Carmelo. I don't know, Riddleoosh. I would say I could see it around like the 224 points, somewhere around there. But I think both of these teams could clamp up. That's why I get nervous about these games, man. Salt said 105-110 Utah. Ayton over to Booker. Booker driving past O'Neal. Booker takes it right in on Bogey and finishes hard. Conley to O'Neal. Wide the fook open. Bricks. Thank God. Mikhail with the rebound. Chris Paul pushing it up to Book. Book's got Conley on him. Kobe fadeaway is good. Booker is just electric right now. Conley. Oh, ripped by Chris Paul. Chris Paul over to Ayton. Don't blow it, Ayton. Hey, there you go, Ayton with the mid-range. The little midi floater. I love it. Oh, my God. Suns 11-0 run in the last 140. 52-51 Suns. Mitchell with the ball. Kicks it to Bogey. Bogey gets slapped. No call. Bogey to the rack. No call, but he finishes. I'm not sure how many boards DA has. Let me take a look here on the screen. If you squint at the screen, you'll see it. DA has 8 points, 4 rebounds. He had 4 in the first quarter, so he hasn't gotten a single rebound, I don't think, this second. Booker, mid-range, no good, but he did get fouled. Jose, we all know that DA's soft sometimes, but sometimes he's rock hard. But Gobert is a top 3 defender in the league, man. I mean, it is what it is. Booker hits the free throw. Snyder looks like he just took a giant line, a giant rail of coke off the scorer's desk. Yeah, he touched Book on the elbow. Booker's second free throw is good. 24 for Book, I believe. 37 seconds. Conley to Mitchell. Mitchell driving, finishing. It looked like Mikhail fouled him, but he's not going to get the foul call. I'll take it. Chris Paul. Running some time off the clock. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Booker's got it. Booker gets to his spot, whips it around to DA. It was super sexual, super beautiful, and Ayton just can't finish with the little. I don't know who was guarding him, but he really should have. Wow, Daniel House with the reverse jelly. What's going on, Adam? Booker gonna pull up from half court. Oh my God, it almost went in. Suns down 3. It could be worse because that was an absolute terrible second quarter for the Suns. Terrible. Booker's got 24. Paul with 8 and 9. Ayton with 8 and 3. Bridges with 7. McGee with 4. You know, Bridges didn't score in the second quarter at all. So this could be one of them games where Booker does everything. And I'm fine with that. Betting-wise, I'm not, but I can live. Munch says Book's on track for 48. 50 if we're lucky. I would love a Booker 50 burger. You know? It'd be too nice. Saul says he needs one more 3 from Book. I think you'll get it, man. I think you'll get it at some point. Roy wants me to put the game in Discord. I can try. We'll see if it works, man. Might be a little 8-bitty, but... So, hoping to get either Gary or Larry on the stream. Let me text both of them real quick. Riddleush definitely. Chris Paul definitely wants to win, man. He definitely wants to win. He's sick like that. He doesn't understand not caring. Bulls fan Barry. If we play the Bulls at any point, that's going to have to be a thing. Rebounds, LOL, max contract. It's not good enough. It's not. But once again, Iverson, you're not acknowledging what I'm saying to you. Don't you feel like that's kind of going to happen against Gobert? Like, the dude has like an 8'15" wingspan. It doesn't make sense. He has like a 10-foot wingspan. Yeah, Salt, we need a couple more 3s from Crowder. He only got that 1. Let's look at the stats, all right? I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. And sorry it is so small. Pause. Let's take a look here. All right. 3 for Crowder, 7 for Bridges, 8 for Ayton. Really good field goal percentage for Booker here with 10 for 16. Really good field goal percentage for the Suns, period. 52%. And 42% for the Jazz. And we're losing. What does that even mean? We've got 5 turnovers. They've got 3. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe one of those turnovers. There was a couple of layups from House. A couple of reverse layups that were off of fast breaks. That's for sure. No Payne. I guess Payne's not playing, getting some rest. Really getting absolutely nothing from the bench except for McGee. McGee with 4 and 4 in less than half the minutes of Ayton, who it took to get 8. You know, it took him more than double to get 8 and 4. Not good. Not good. Salt says 2 assists from Miguel. You need 2 assists. Iverson said DA literally missed an easy shot over a small player. I think it was Bogdanovich. Yeah, that one I didn't like. Are you talking about the one where Booker threw him that like funky alley-oop and he came down with it and then just couldn't go back up with it clean? That was gross. I agree with you on that, Ivy. Roy said, how is Cam Johnson? Dude, I mean, non-existent. right now it feels like the only way Cam Johnson's going to shoot is if it's wide open. He's not like attacking. When he gets the ball, he's quickly looking to get it to somebody else and then just move. He doesn't have that spunk where it's like he gets the ball and he's like, hey, maybe I'll take it in. Maybe I'll do a couple dribble moves. And then he goes and tries something and finishes at the rim. That's not there in his game right now, and I don't know why. Maybe because it's Gobert, and nobody wants to try to finish against Gobert. Pause. But yeah, man. I mean, let me see. Let me see if we got any nibbles from Larry. Nothing yet. All right. How about we take a look at the standings and we talk about not NHL. Let's talk about the playoffs coming up. Guys, as of right now, if the playoffs started today, we would be playing. How do you guys feel about that? Not that we can't handle that, but how do you feel about that? Paul George. Well, that's a possibility as well. I would be completely fine playing the Pelicans. But if I have to pick a team that I'm scared of, I don't know why, but I feel more trepidation about the Clippers than I do the T-Wolves. And then T-Wolves are second, and then New Orleans scares me a little bit, and then the Spurs. I think the Spurs are just young, and they're not quite ready for the moment, but they're on their way. So I would like to play the Pels or the Spurs. I don't want to play the T-Wolves or the Clippers. But Clippers are the main team I'm not interested in playing. It is kind of interesting, almost unfair, that they can be 5 games better than the Clippers, and they still could surrender their 7th seed to them if they lose in that play-in game. That is going to be a hell of a game. I think we need to stream those games. The 7-8 and the 8-9 matchup. Or whatever it is, 9-10. We need to stream those because that's going to be interesting. Go back to the chat here. See what my boys are saying. Dragod says allowing all of those offensive rebounds was gross, and our bench has offensively been bad. Dead ass, bro. What? So my audio died when I said what, Jose? What was I saying when it died? Iverson Vlog says, Gabe, I got a question. What if DA doesn't show up in the playoffs? Well. Here's what happens in the playoffs if DA doesn't show up. He either has his agent show up with his tail tucked between his legs talking about, I'm sorry we asked for so much money. You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need a max. Or he's going to just walk and Michael Jordan will give him a max to come play in Charlotte. And if he doesn't show up in the playoffs, I don't think anyone on this team is going to be like, oh, well, we should still keep him over Cam Johnson. If he doesn't show up in the playoffs, like these playoffs are going to be make or fucking break for DA and the Suns. So when I name the teams, I was just saying I'm more scared of the Clippers than I am the T-Wolves, and then New Orleans, and then San Antonio. And I'm hoping we don't have to play the Clippers or the T-Wolves because I just think that's That's definitely a step up in difficulty in the first round. I would love to have a easier path to the second round, so we can get some extra rest and stuff. DA and Book pick and rolls got us back in the game. I agree, Humble. They need to keep doing DA and Book and DA and CP3. They just need to keep going to him, and they never do that in the second half. So why would they start doing that now? They never done it before. Dragod says, who else is going to replace DA unless someone like Cat comes here? He's our only option. Dragod, I got to be honest, with Chris Paul in the fold, I feel completely fine having McGee and Biyombo. I feel like one of those two each night could help us get to where we want to be for two reasons. Chris Paul, reason number one. Second reason is he's not the focal point of our offense to begin with. If we were like a go-through DA team and we let him go, that'd be really tough. But he's like the third, fourth option on this team. So I would hate to lose him. I would absolutely hate to lose DA. But if it happens, I think we're already in a situation where we could walk away and be healthy. And we're the Suns now, who are exciting and number one and winning and sexy. Someone's going to come want to play for us, and someone's going to want to come play with Chris Paul, big man wise. I'm going to pull this screen down, go back in here, see if I can't get this Gamecast back up. Ooh. I'll tell you what, Larry is a son of a bitch. Ugh. How close are we to getting this game back on? Any other questions you guys got? Any other thing you want to talk about? Roy, did I not ever get the stream going? Did I actually not get the game stream going, man? I'm sorry. Let me pop that up now for you. Probably gonna give us some audio here. All right, popping this up in the Discord. If you guys are not members of the Disc, feel free to join. We can get you guys an invite. We might be able to even just open it back up to everybody at this point. Who cares? We just had a lot of trolls. It was ridiculous. Like, it was out of pocket. Sharing this screen for you. All right, Roy. Hopefully that works, man. Baby Malo says, yeah, what's the point of having Elf? He's a waste. Dude, okay, so I was thinking about putting out a video about Alfred Payton and Frank and Ish and that whole situation. I don't know if I'm going to, but briefly, it should have been Elf. Right? It should have been Elf. It makes no fucking sense that Frank had to go. There is one caveat to that argument. If Frank was not going to be healthy and there was no way he was going to come back this year, I get it. But if that dude was able to come back, Frank on one leg, in my opinion, is better than Alfred Payton on two. Do you guys agree with me? Am I capping super hard? Or what do you guys think? I mean, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of love in the room for Elfrid Payton, but I could be wrong. I haven't been before, but just kidding. Anytime you want to start that game back up. All right, they're showing highlights. That's usually a good sign. Jeez, the Bucks must have blown the backs out of the Pistons. So the Bucks are looking good, guys. Oh my God, Giannis. 131-101. Giannis looks like a fucking superhero. I'm not looking forward to that, bro. Not having it. Mm. 16 for 19 from 3 for the Jazz. And the Suns, I think, have only hit 2 threes. Is that real life? Game's back on, everybody. Game's on. Crowder, step back 3. This is for you, Salt. No good. No good. Let me fix this game cast for you guys. Make it a little bit smoother here. And we are rolling for the second half. Booker coming off of a screen, pulling up from the free throw line. No good. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell draws a foul. Man, I don't know. That's a good question, Riddlewish. What the Suns' three-point percentage normally is normally better than that shit. Normally pretty good. I feel like Mitchell kind of sold that contact, but okay. Conley gets it down to Bog. Bog back to Conley. Conley floater. Weird. No good. Fouled, though. Everything is a foul. Jose says DA has his third personal. Shaking my head. I mean, does anyone else think Snyder is on cocaine right now? Anyone? Am I crazy? Are me and Salty wrong for bringing that up every time we see his coked out face? Brick! Free throw for your boy, Conley. Second free throw coming. Hits for Conley. 60-54. Chris Paul getting to the rack. Gets it back to McHale, who's been absolutely silent since the first quarter. Booker, screen from Ayton. Booker over to Crowder, wide open for 3 in the corner. He can't hit. He's cold, man. I know Salty is getting pissed off about this. Bogue backing down Chris Paul. You heard me right. You heard me right. They're leaving him open on an island to guard fucking Bogdanovich, who smokes it, thank God. Crowder gets it down to McHale. Do your thing, McHale. You got Conley on you. McHale gets blocked by Conley in the post. Apparently he doesn't have any post move packages. Bogey in the corner for 3. Suns down 9. Peter Morin says, shaking my head, I need a Suns win. What'd you bet, man? What's your line here? Ayton hits the mid-range from the free throw line. I'll jerk to that. Boggy. It's to Conley. Screen on Crowder from Gobert. The 3 is online. Booker. Screen from Crowder and Ayton. Going hard to the rack. Jelly no good. Ayton with the rebound. Gets that shit beat by Gobert. And I mean beat. Climb the fucking ladder for that shit. Chris Paul left alone from the mid-range. Strokes it. 58-66. Suns down. Mitchell going full speed the other way. Suns not even playing defense. Monty, you better call a timeout, dog. It's time for a timeout. Chris Paul, screen from Ayton. Saucy fake pass. Backdoor to Crowder is stolen. Going the other way. Conley over to Mitchell, who tries to bang out. Finishes the athletic hanging layup over Book. Score. 13-4 run. Going right back the other way. Suns cannot find the rhythm right now. Crowder can't hit the broadside of a barn. And get Crowder out of the game, honestly. Like, I know we need him to hit one more three for your bet, Salt. But right now, he's playing like dog shit. He just got a pass stolen from him, and then he ran out of bounds and didn't even hustle back. He didn't even try to get back on defense. There's one reason for that. If it's Crowder, he's tired. Get him out of the fucking game. Like, why are you stunting Cam Johnson's development so hard by treating him like he's not going to be a starter someday? Munch wants to bench the rest of the starters for the entire game. I don't know if I'd go there. I want to win the game still. I still want to try to win this damn game, man. But just, you got to take people out. Well, humble CP3 hit. CP3's hitting better today than he has in the last 3 games. Salt said all of his bets are cooked. You don't know that, Salt. They're not necessarily. You got plenty of time. But this is the time, if I made your bets, where I'd start stressing. This is where you're like just not wanting the game to end. First, I mean, it's Gobert. Does no one respect Gobert? Clearly, Iverson doesn't. Man. Is it really, Salt? That's I gotta get a new mic, Salt. Why don't you drop me a link for... Actually, I should probably go through Sundo. But I want to be on y'all's level. I don't want to get just like a worker bee that's not as good as the one you have. You know what I mean? That sucks. Is it still acting up, Roy? I wish I could listen to this, but we're talking about your boy Mitchell. We're talking to Mitchell. Paul George, #1 fan, said Jazz always choke. There's still hope. Flyboy Rich, what up? Booker, mid-range, a little bit strong. Oh, Ayton just cannot get position on Gobert. It's just not happening. Mitchell dribbles it off Gobert's foot. Booker gets on the ground. Hey, I don't care that they came away with it. That was a great hustle by the Suns. Bogey gets an open 3. No good. And O'Neal throws it off of Booker's nutsack out of bounds. That is a weird-looking fan in the stands. I'm not going to lie. I just love Book getting on the ground. Like, Book didn't even think twice. He just got on the ground for that. I love it. Bogey open in the corner. No good. Ayton gets the rebound ripped away from him, but it is going Suns ball. It's out of bounds on the Jazz. Chris Paul bringing it up. Suns down 12, everybody. How does that make you feel? Screen for Ayton. Ayton gets it to McHale. McHale driving, hanging, going to the line, fouled by Mitchell. Yeah, Adam, he just cannot get aboard, bro. He just can't. Dang, Mikhail accidentally elbowed the shit out of Mitchell. Right in the jaw. Mikhail's first free throw is good. Second free throw. Good. I think that's 9 for Mikhail for all you bettors out there. 7:50 in the third. It is 60-70. Utah leading. Conley gets it to Bogey, backing down Chris Paul. Pulls the chair, but it's no matter. Bogey still finishes. Stumbling and all. Ayton for 3? Let's fucking go, Ayton. I want you to shoot that every time. Stop being scared. Mitchell to Bogey. Bogey driving. Alley-oop to Gobert. That was honestly gorgeous. Now Bogey's receding hair. Not so much. Takes one to no one. Ayton just pump faked and bulldozed through Gobert. That's how you do it. Draw that foul. Yeah, man, that was a tough finish. That's a big man finish by Bogey. All right. 16 for Bogey already. Whiteside coming in. Gobert going out. House coming in. Chris Paul inbounding. Gets it to Ayton. Trying to drive. Gets it to Crowder. Crowder for a mid-range from the free throw line. He hits. Good shit, Crowder. Thank you, dog. Thank you. Bogey. No good. Bad pass stolen by Cam Johnson. Feels like the first time I've seen him play all game. Crowder going to the rack. Oh, my God. Ayton gets the rebound off the backboard but gets blocked and gets it stripped by Bogey. Ayton is running through his veins right now. This shit is bad. Get him on the bench and shoot him in the ass with some sort of illegal substance. I don't care what it is. Gets blocked by Whiteside. Ball goes out of bounds. Barely pays attention. Gets it stripped. Falls. Dude, this is... you're not a max player if you're acting like that, dog. I'm sorry. It hurts. Spida. Screen from Whiteside. Takes it. Kicks it to Bogue. Bogue pump fake. Shoots at Ayton's face. No good. Short brick. Crowder with the rebound. CP3 pushing it. Gets it to Crowder. Crowder driving. Out to Ayton for a mid-range. No good. Whiteside. Rebound. Almost stolen by Ayton. But your boy Spida's bringing it up. Suns down 9. Pulls up. Mid-range. Good for Mitchell. Ay. CP3 gets a screen from Ayton. Passes it to Ayton. Floater. Good. Let's go, Ayton. Let's go. Whew. Donovan tries to split the entire Suns team. Chris Paul gets it. Chris Paul, you should have taken it. Chris Paul, what the fuck are you doing? You know, Chris Paul could have turned and flipped that shit into the backboard, and he decided, I want to be unselfish. Let me give you the ball. And then Daniel House stops a 3v nothing fast break. I swear to Christ, if we lose this game, that's going to be the play that comes to mind. Donovan Mitchell going the other way. Gets it to Bogue. Bogue to the rack. Bogue to the line. Get these scrubs out of the game. Get Ayton out of the game. Free throws for Bogue. Taking his sweet ass time. First free throw's good. Yeah, Adam, we're definitely playing drop scheme on Mitchell for no damn reason. It's not working. Time to switch it up. It looks like Chris Paul's coming out. We got Holiday in the game. We got Crowder out. Book's still in the game. Romp, for real, right? Holiday. Gets it to Ayton with Whiteside on him. Over to Book. Please save us, Book. Please save us, Book. Ayton cannot get a rebound over Whiteside. Pass into the corner, up to a wide the fuck open Book. Sorry, Bogey. Thank God he misses it. Booker gets the rebound passed to him from Cam. And we got a foul on Bogey at the half-court line. Cokehead Snyder nodding in agreement. Can't wait to get home to that fresh 8-ball he has lined up. Booker to Holiday. Inbounding. If the ref will give him the ball. Thank you. Holiday. Screen from Ayton. Gets it back to Holiday. Oh my God, Holiday, be careful. Shammy in the corner. Shit is getting ugly right now. Screen from Ayton in the corner. Holiday drives. Hangs on Whiteside. Can't finish. Suns get the steal. They're finally going to call Holiday for a foul. Yeah, I'll give him a little juicy timeout. Unless you feel like it. Old Romp. Or, Romp. Yeah, Romp can do it. Anybody want to give him a timeout? That's cool. Thanks, Danny. House shooting from the free throw line. 78-67. Brick. I mean, Danny, let's be honest. You know, you're wanting some attention. We'll give you some attention here, okay? So sit back and relax. Danny, you have no leg to stand on. Your team is a joke. Everyone knows they're frauds. They've been frauds for 3 years. Stop being jealous, please. You're playing versus a team that doesn't care about you. We're not going to play you in the playoffs. We're not scared of you. We have nothing to play for. If you're such a casual that you don't understand that the Suns don't have anything to play for, then I don't know what to tell you, dog. So maybe you're 10 years old. I don't know. All right. Shamet inbounding. Kicks it to Holiday. McGee wants it posted up at the free throw line for some damn reason. Throws his hip out and does an offensive foul on Clarkson as if it was planned that way. Jeez. That honestly might not have been McGee's fault. To be honest, that I don't think that was his fault. I think he didn't. That was a different angle from there. Mitchell guarded by Book. Drives right, hangs, no good. Too good a defense by Book. But McGee will go ahead and throw it right to Utah, who gets an open three. Brick. Cam Johnson with the rebound. Screen from McGee. Back to Book. Cam has zero interest in shooting the ball right now. Zero. Booker says, I will, and I'll brick. House gets the rebound. Suns down 11 still. House driving. House into Clarkson in the corner. Clarkson hits. But they're gonna. What do they say? He was out of bounds. Wow, that's a big three. That's a big 3-point bet there. Wow. Clarkson's looking up at the Jumbotron trying to figure it out if he was actually out of bounds or not. If I was Utah, I wouldn't even mind checking that out, but they don't. Cam Johnson to Book. Book pulls. Great screen by Shamit. Sets Book up with an open 3, and we're down 8. That's what we need, but you got to keep this up, and you guys got to keep getting stops, man. We didn't even get a stop. It should be 81-70 if they would have counted that 3. Ugh. All right, I'll ask you guys again. Earlier, we were saying, some people were saying, Munch, I think you were saying it's an easy 8. 8 out of 10 we're going to win. Somebody was saying 7. Do you still feel that way, folks? Do you still feel like it's an easy dub for the Suns or that the Suns are going to win? Because right now it has the tone or the tenor of a loss. But we'll see. Yeah, very sloppy right now, Adam. It's been a sloppy game. And then all of a sudden we get in rhythm, we cook, and then we're sloppy. Then we cook, then we're sloppy. It's very back and forth, this game. I mean, this is kind of making me want to play the Utah Jazz in the playoffs because I'm really starting to see that their fans are annoying. I mean, they have a terrible reputation online. They're known as being the scummiest fans in the world. They're not representing themselves online very well lately, are they? Double T says 8 points is nothing, but I don't know if they care enough. It's a good point, man. It seems like at parts of the game they really care. And other parts of the game they couldn't care any less. Yeah. It would be nice to get this win just to get that salt in those Jazz fans' wounds a little bit more, you know. But this is a good example, okay? So for talking shit online, being dickheads to other teams, shit like that. See how that comes across? You know, do you want to represent your Suns the way that Danny Ainge is representing the Jazz? You don't want to be that guy. Nobody likes Danny Ainge. He doesn't have any friends. He had to join a stream just to try to get people to talk to him. You don't want to be like him. Conley bringing it up. Guarded by Holiday. Gobert gets it to Hernan Gomez. Back to Gobert on McGee. Big man on big man. Oh my God. Gobert just, wow. Wow. He just drop-stepped and banged out on McGee's head like he was a little guy. Holiday tries a stupid alley-oop to McGee. McGee sells for it early thinking it was a shot. Turnover. Screen foul on Gobert. It's going the other way. This is crazy. I think that was a good move by Gobert. I didn't see any foul there. It's just he had both hands on the ball when he did his little spin move. It was nice for Gobert. The fact that it was on McGee is just nuts. Somebody's got a punch on Gobert. Holiday with a left-handed floater. Clarkson for three. No good. Cam Johnson with the rebound, but you've got Daniel House flopping like a fish out of bounds. So they call a foul on Holiday. Want to see this? Yeah, it was a complete flop by House, and he got rewarded. He just ran into Holiday and then hit the ground. Size-wise alone, none of that makes sense. House is way bigger than Holiday. These refs should be ashamed of themselves. Double T, that's a good point, man. Why did they sign Iffy if they're never going to play him? But he hasn't gotten in rhythm yet. I don't think you put him in a game you're trying to win yet, right? I think he's a step away from there yet. Holiday. Screen from McGee. Kicks it back to McGee. McGee to Booker. Mid-range from Booker. Fouled by House. Good, House. You deserve that foul. Shut up. You deserve it. It's a makeup call. Yeah, that probably was not a foul by House at all. Let's see. Yeah, he got Booker's hand, and then Booker kicked out to try to sell it. Oh, boy, they're going to review. They better hope that Suns better hope that he got hit on the hand first, because he got hand and ball. We're going to see. Slow this down here. Officially, if I'm putting my honest hat on, no foul. No foul. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Foul or not? Maybe. He kind of high-fives him a little bit, but I think he got the ball too. Yeah, he touched the ball right when he touched the hand too, so the hand is an extension of the ball. That's just great defense by House. Jose, but was that because of Iffy or was that because of Ish and Holiday? I didn't feel like Iffy had that much to do with it. He hit a three. That was nice. He moved the ball well, but, Suns down 12, folks. Down 12 and likely about to get a call against us that will reverse some free throw opportunities. Dragod says no foul. Baby says no foul. What are they doing? Man, they're showing this 50 times. I do like that zoomed in view, though. That's a block, man. Percentage the Suns have of winning? 50-50. 50-50. All things considered, So do they not call it a foul? We check the game cast so I can see. Utah Surf, I can already see where this is going. Oh man. Wow. Oops. Pull this up and then this.
With the basketball, knocking the ball loose. The ensuing leg kick by Booker is now deemed a loose ball foul. It is a successful challenge for Utah, and House will shoot the penalty.
That's awesome. So, Book kicking his foot out, which he did kick his foot out. Book kicking his foot out gives them free throws, which, as you could see from the game cast, he hits both free throws. So there you have it. There's your answer to that question. For the longest replay of all effing time. I really don't know how I'm this far behind either. It doesn't make sense. I'm watching off YouTube. Golly, man. Free throw's good for House. Did they take one away? They must have taken a point away because my screen's saying 70 to 83. Shamit, mid-range, no good. Nice clutch rebound for Cam Johnson. Nice floater for Cam. Thank you, Cam, for doing something here. For being aggressive for once. Wow, so ESPN just has the score wrong, I think. It's 83-72. That or NBA.com has the score wrong. (72-83). Conley at the line. There. ESPN just fixed the score. Or a free throw went through, so that's why they fixed it. Yeah, it looks like a free throw. So I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys are watching the game. Anyone else seeing this where it says that they have 83 already? This type of shit that drives me nuts. And now it says 84 on the game. Suns down 12. Booker with the ball, guarded by House. Screen from McGee, doesn't take it, goes the opposite way. Pulls up a short midi, and that's good. Booker with 29. Gobert. To Conley. Conley's got Holiday on him. Conley looking for a three, dances into one and hits. 87-74, and guys, I don't know, but that might be the dagger. Booker, screen from McGee. Getting another one. Booker, little mid-range, in and out. And finally, McGee gets a foul call. Getting wrestled around by the bigger Gobert. Well, all I know, man, is on ESPN it says 86-74, and on the game itself it says 87-74. McGee. Free throw, brick. No, Salt, it doesn't matter. It can't hurt us at all, you know? It's just people will get in their emotions if we lose. They'll be worried. Oh no, we're losing to these good teams. I agree. Just pull everyone. They shouldn't be playing. Never should have been playing. But I think they've gotten their warm up now. McGee hits the free throw. 75-87. Suns still trying to win it. 28 seconds. About a, what is this? 8-second difference between shot and game. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Conley, floater, no good. Gobert cleans it up. Gets fouled by Booker, a foul that Booker had no business trying to commit. And Gobert going to the line for an and one. So stupid, Booker. What are you doing? If you're going to foul on Booker, you grab him by the arm and you don't let him score. You don't swipe and slap at his wrist and then just blink 4 times. Jesus. Gobert, no good. House gets the offensive rebound. 10 seconds left. Shamit guarding Clarkson. It's going up. 3, 2, double, 3, deep 3. Good, Utah. Just like that. 92-75. The Suns look impotent. The Suns look like a flaccid penis. And, yeah. A little bit more of what I expected from this game. Considering the way the Suns have been playing lately. This is how the Suns have been playing lately. Like hot shit. No closeouts. I can't even remember the last game in which we had this many flat out wide open threes. Flat out wide open. So, it's gross, man. It's gross. But yeah, what's going on with you guys tonight? What's everybody eating for dinner tonight? Starting to get hungry. Had a little bit of spaghetti earlier. Spaghetti with what's it called? Zucchini noodles and squash noodles instead of actual spaghetti. Roy says he had McDonald's. Ugh. Sounds good and bad at the same time, bro. Dragod says, I don't want to go into the playoffs like this. It's not good for the team morale. I agree. I am not excited to see the first game of the playoffs right now. Yeah. Not much to say, man. We're just playing like choke artists all the way around. Whole team except for Booker playing like Elfrid Payton. Adam, you work at McDonald's? Didn't you just get that job, bro? That's dope. I gotta tell you something, Adam. Sometimes it's been a long time, but I have had a reoccurring nightmare that I've never worked at McDonald's, but I have this reoccurring nightmare sometimes that I'm working at McDonald's, and the scary part isn't that I work there. The scary part is that I'm unprepared, and they're making me work the drive-thru, and I have no idea how to work anything in the drive-thru. But they're like, yeah, you're on drive-thru all night. Weird dream, right? I've had it at least 3 times in my life. Ray says, well, Stack, this one is up as a loss. 17 points is virtually impossible to come back from. Time to save energy and prepare for Sunday. I agree, bro. I agree. It's winnable, but it doesn't matter, so why even try, dude? Just let it go. Chris Paul in the game. Screen from Bridges. Screen from McGee. Oh, he had Bridges wide open, but he takes the floater and hits, so I'll take it. 77-92. Conley with the ball. Looking to get it to Clarkson. Takes a screen from Gobert. Drives. Bounce pass to Gobert. Out of bounds. Decent defense by McGee, but if I'm honest, I'd like to see Biyombo in here at this point because McGee's kind of getting cooked by Gobert. CP3 takes a screen from McGee. Shoots his patented mid-range and misses the fadeaway. It was nice, though. I like that he's attempting it. It might have been nice if he would have started attempting these shots in the third quarter as opposed to the second or the fourth, but if he can get in it, we can get back in the game. Conley, screen from Clarkson. Got Craig on him, screen from Gobert. Pulls the 3. He's been hot all night and he misses. McHale gets the rebound. House trying to trap CP3 and not let him get the ball. Cam decides to pull up a 3 for the first time all game. Now that he's nice and ice effing cold. Brick. McGee with the save. Chris Paul's got Conley on him. Screen from McGee. Chris Paul pulls the 3. Misses. McGee almost gets the rebound. Craig does, and Craig with the putback. Freaking A, man. Finally. Clarkson. To Conley. Gobert back to Clarkson. Clarkson driving. Got McHale all over him. Takes a screen. Foul on Gobert on the screen. Man. Dead air. Whiteside coming in the game for Gobert, I believe. Yep. Chris Paul bringing it up. Chris Paul, oh my God. Daniel House flops again for, I think, the third or fourth time. McGee is begging for Monty to rewind it. Yep, McGee didn't foul him in the slightest. I can't believe Monty didn't have the fucking balls to believe McGee. That was the worst flop I've ever seen. I expect the refs to have to make an apology at the end of the game and say, oh, yeah, we blew that call down the stretch like they do sometimes. Conley with the nice dribble move to get it to Whiteside. And Whiteside kicks Chris Paul in the head on the dunk. Cam Johnson getting trapped. Whips it back to McGee. McGee with the nice pass over to Craig. Come on, Craig. Craig with the three. Let's fucking go. Let's go. 82-94. Mitchell guarded by DOP. Oh my God, Mitchell misses. And then Whiteside and McGee are about to have a serious fight, man. Whiteside, I wish he would have just jaw-jacked Whiteside's ugly bitch ass. Whiteside's been pushing. He just kicked Chris Paul in the head. McGee's spitting all over the place. He's so mad. Yeah, Whiteside playing fucking football out here. Looks down because he didn't want that smoke. Let me give you a replay of McGee. McGee gets up in Whiteside's face, and Whiteside just keeps looking at the ball like, huh? What, you're mad at me? That's your boy Whiteside. Oh, great. They're doing a review. God only knows what this is going to be. Kind of want to listen to it, but anybody in the chat got the volume up, know what we're looking at here? Sure would love to know. That's what I'm wanting to know, Ray. I mean, Whiteside definitely looked like a bitch. Like, I didn't think Whiteside would be scared of anyone being like 7'2", but McGee came at his ass with the smoke, and Whiteside didn't even look up. He wouldn't even make eye contact like an alpha just pushing a beta around, and him looking at the ball like, well, I don't want any smoke. What a bitch. Man, Whiteside, you are a bitch. When you get home, you watch this stream, Whiteside, know that we called you a bitch. What are you guys talking about? McGee hit Whiteside. Flagrant foul 1. Ugh. These refs have not been my favorite tonight. Tech on McGee. tech on your boy McGee. I mean, he deserves a tech, but no. Whiteside smacking him in the head, elbowing him in the fucking spine. What are you guys talking about saying that it was McGee's fault? All he did was get up in his face and say something to him. Look at McGee, look at the ball, and act like he doesn't know what he did. What a bitch! Oh my God. Free throw here from Mitchell. Hits it. And now McGee and Whiteside are working things out, patting each other on the chest. You're still a bitch, Whiteside. Everybody knows it. You got found out in 4K. So now McGee gets to shoot a free throw. That feels a little bit better. Too bad he's a terrible free throw shooter. He shoots. He hits. Let's go, McGee. We needed that. Ball don't lie, good sir. Oh, shit, he's got another one. Second free throw. In and out. Suns down 12 still. They cannot get within 10. DA coming in the game, folks, with 8 minutes and 52 seconds left. Book looking a little too comfortable on the bench if we're going to win this game. We need to get him out there. But I need some points from Bridges, so let's get this going, shall we? Craig inbounds to Paul. Paul getting a screen from Ayton on Royce. Chris Paul, step back, little mid-range, brick. Fuck. Mitchell, driving, kicking a Bogue. Bogue crossing over on Craig, getting to the basket, no good. Ayton snags a rebound. Chris Paul pushes it to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson, bang out. When's the last time our boy Crowder did that in the fast break with someone on him? 85-95, Mitchell looking to do his thing, kicks it to O'Neal. O'Neal a bogey. Back to Mitchell, screen from Whiteside. Whips it to Clarkson open in the corner for three. Barely can't connect. Whiteside gets the rebound over DA, and in comes a crashing, testosterone-filled Cam Johnson. Ayton cannot connect. Oh, Bridges! Bridges just smokes a three in the corner that would have really, really helped everything. And he was wide open. Ayton found him. Wide open. Can't connect. Mitchell, trapped. Kicks it into Bogey. Good defense by Craig. Doesn't matter. The three has been slapped. It's been slapped. Chris Paul to Bridges. Booker and Crowder are coming back in. Ayton thought about a three. Gets it to Craig. Craig will pull the three and connect on the three. Let's go. Down 10. Get a fucking stop. Please. What's the point of being out here if you're not going to try? Mitchell getting a screen here from Whiteside. Bogey in the corner, wide open. Oh, my God. Ayton with a decent defense. Ayton, run. You just got in the game. Get up the court. Craig for three off of a pass from CP3. No good. A rebound tipped out by CP3, but it's going the other way. Mitchell going to hand it to Clarkson. Dramatic pump fake. He just traveled. They're not going to call that. He tucked the ball up against his body and then dribbled again. That's okay. We're in Utah. No biggie. Screen for Clarkson. Clarkson working on Bridges. Bumping. Stolen by CP3. Gets it up to McHale. McHale over to Cam. I'll take it. McHale cannot score to help me to save his fucking life, but whatever. I'll take that bucket. 15-6 run for the Suns. 90-98, 6 minutes, and this game has a completely different tone. That's what we wanted to see, guys. That's all we were asking for. Will the real Phoenix Suns please stand up and play basketball? Because I don't know about all these other fake Slim Shady Suns players. Ugh. Baby says put Book in and McHale out. That might be the call, but you can't have your best defender. You can't have the defensive player of the year not in there, bro. He's got to be in there to slow down Clarkson and to help slow down Donovan Mitchell. Right? Think about it. Think about it. Got Blazers Uprise live right now. Hey, 24 likes. Can we get to 30? Anybody, is there 6 people who've forgotten to hit the like? Please. Hit it if you can. Let's take a look at my bet and see how smoked it is. I need 1 bucket from Howard. If McHale can just get me 4 points, and if Dwight Howard can get me 2 points, I could actually win a bet. But I just don't know if McHale has got it in him tonight. Well, that's too much, Roy. I don't want you to do that on the like button. Yeah, Paul George, that McHale 3 would have been so big, man. That really hurt. That really hurt. We'd be within 5 right now. Thanks, Mac. I'm sure that does help. Thanks, Caesar. Yaquintana 19 says, pass it to Craig. He is hot right now. You know? I wouldn't mind. He's confident, too. He actually stepped into 3. He dribbled into a 3 off of a screen and said, I'll take it. I can hit right now. I feel good, and did. That's amazing. Olivia Rodrigo, a 7-time Grammy Award winner. Wow. It's like a romp chick. Man. They're showing the play-in tournament right now. Once again, we've got either the Clippers or the Wolves or the Pellies and the Spurs. I want Spurs. Mitchell, guarded by McHale. Gets it to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Pump fake. Conley, back to Mitchell, driving, kicking it into Gobert, who's fumbling it, bumbling it, missing the hook. Good job, DA. We gotta stop. Chris Paul bringing it up. Crowder has been replaced by Cam Johnson, and Chris Paul hits his midi, 92-98. Conley. They get it to Mitchell. Careful. Oh, steal from McHale. Book gets fouled by Conley. Hard foul. Hard foul. All right, man. That game's down. I know it always goes like crazy, like super high. I know, Salt. I know. I'll work on that after the podcast tonight. Did it do that volume spike? Booker for free throw. Hits it. Roy, and when you guys see my wife in the chat, tell her that I need a new mic. She's mad at me for buying too much stuff lately. Booker hits. If I can win this bet tonight, then I'll get a new mic. How's that sound? I'll use it to get a mic. So we got to get 4 points from McHale for that to be possible. Conley, screen from Gobert. Another screen from Gobert. Conley over to Bogey, wide open for 3. Holy cow, he missed. Yeah, Burner, tell my wife's boyfriend that I really need one. CP3, oh my God. Travel for CP3. At this point, I need an overtime game for McHale to get some points. Oh, man. That was tough. Yeah, me too, Caesar. Me too. Oh, Bridges goes to the ground. Hitting the leg. Get him up. Get him up. Get him up. Thank you. Mitchell's down. All right, they're getting Mitchell up too. What happened here? Ooh, a little knee to the inside of the calf bone. And that's a skinny bone on Mikhail. I mean, it's, tibialis, but please don't take him out. Please don't take him out, coach. I just bet on K to the B. I just bet on him to score 12, or I think he just has to get 13 points. Normally I when I bet on him, it's something like 15 to 16. I felt like he could get 13 tonight, or 14, Mikhail. Garden Mitchell. Step back Mitchell. No good. Booker with the rebound. But I agree, it's a little risky. He ain't been scoring lately. Thank you. Ayton at the three-point line. Gets it to Booker. Booker's got House on him. He's probably just going to pull up. He does. Fadeaway pull-up, good. Kobe Bryant Jr. In your face, House. In your face. 96-98. The Suns are doing things. Hey, does anybody see those Jazz fans that were in here talking all that smack? I know my contacts get blurry from time to time, but I don't think I see them. Say what's up to us, Jazz fans. We're excited to hear from you. Burner, I say that every podcast. I've said it like 3 times this podcast. Man. Woo. So Paul Pierce can't decide if he looks fat or good for his age. I think he looks good for his age. He could be a lot worse. He's got that FP. You know what I'm saying? Fat potential. Man, the worst part about not having a co-host is I can't go get anything to drink. I can't leave to go get coffee. I can't leave to go get water. My bladder is fidna explode, if I'm being completely honest. Whiteside. Please don't bring Whiteside back in the game. Roy, no gummies, man. I'm all out. I ate those gummies so quick, man. I want to try Salty's gummies. I should pay Salty to ship me some just so I can see, like, exactly how strong his are. That would be a really good move. And then he gets arrested. That'd be an even better move. Yeah, Brenner, I'll just take my camera in there with me. I'll show you guys the bathroom. Show you guys my toilet. Toilet cam cast. K to the B said, are you guys comfortable with this Suns team? Do you feel like we are locked in as we were before? Definitely not like we were before. No. But I think that they can still get back to that. And I think they're getting back to that in these last 2 games, That's true, Malo. He can get the inmates to watch the show on their stolen iPhones in jail. Richest team in the league to do it again. Can they? Can they? Conley, guarded by Book. Mikhail is just spending so much energy chasing Mitchell around. Gets it back to Conley. Oh, almost a steal. Mitchell's got the ball. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Mitchell pulls. Man, perfect defense by Mikhail. He got right in his face. CP3 bringing it up. Suns down 2. I almost can't sit anymore. My heart rate is so high. 11-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 36 seconds. CP3 gets it to Book. Book out to Crowder. Crowder to McHale. McHale drives. Please, McHale. Please, McHale. Let's go! Two more, McHale! I need this money. I'm a broke bitch. All right? That's what the screaming's about. My mic's back on. Let me know if it's working. Whew. That shit was sexy. That finish was so sexy by McHale. He hits the first free throw. Please, ball, lie and have him miss. Second free throw. God damn it, it's good. Chris Paul's waiting. He's bringing it up. Chris Paul gets it to Book. Book to McHale. McHale goes into the paint. McHale shoots. McHale. Let's fucking go! Oh, baby! All right, I'm standing up. I can't sit. The coffee, my bladder. Conley, step back, gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. Perfect defense by Booker. McHale with the rebound. Chris Paul bringing it up. Screen from DA. Chris Paul gets to his spot, shoots the midi. No good. Bogey with the rebound. Conley driving. Conley back to Gobert. Gobert! Honest to God, that was a great move by Gobert. What are they going to call? I think that was a really good spin move by Gobert. And, Roy said, buy the mic now, Gabe. That's hilarious. Let me see. Gobert did not travel. I don't think he traveled. He's at the line, though. Please miss one as he hits the first. Come on, Gobert. Miss. 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 God damn it, he hit it. 4 free throws in a row. Chris Paul guarded by Conley. Screen from Ayton. Chris Paul wants to get it to Ayton, and Ayton isn't making himself available. Finally does! Gets the hook shot. Ayton in the clutch. 102-102. I agree, Salt. Conley, guarded by Booker. Screen from Bogey, screen from Gobert. Takes Gobert's, drives. Ayton forces a bullshit take. Going the other way. Chris Paul gets it to Crowder. Crowder, back to Chris Paul. Chris Paul, over to McHale. McHale drives. Burns Gobert and dunks. Let's go. Burned Gobert with a pump fake. Anybody who saw that is loving it. Mitchell, guarded by McHale. Defensive player of the year. And there is a foul. How is there no foul? What is going on? They're going to call that on Booker? Horse shit. My bladder is going to explode. All right? Man, that was amazing by McHale. Unbelievable. Sorry for the screaming. I'm sorry for the terrible microphone. It is what it is. House gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell. Screen from Gobert. Going to the rack. Trapped. Fade away. No good. Chris Paul with the rebound. Slow it down, young Bucks. Slow it down. Can't sit. Chris Paul. Screen from Ayton. Gets it to McHale. McHale! Let's go! And one McHale. Oh my God. Oh, that picture with Crowder is incredible. Where are the Jazz fans that were in here earlier? Where are they? Not trying to celebrate early David Ray. I'm just celebrating that finish by McHale. Heart is pounding. Oh, McHale hits the free throw. 22-4 run in the last 6 minutes and 21 seconds. Floater from Conley is good. 104-107. Chris Paul's got to get it across the half-court line here. 1 second to do what he does. Chris Paul. Screen from Ayton. Drives. Back to Ayton. Let's go! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is what you want, man. This is how you warm up for the playoffs. My goodness. Everything we needed to get warmed up for that shit. Oh, my God. What a pass by Chris Paul. And what a finish by Ayton. Tell me he got fouled, because it looked like Gobert pushed him. Maybe not. God damn, the Suns are back. I love it. Hey, me too, K to the B. Adam said, go pee. I can't, bro. My heart's racing too hard. Nothing will come out. K to the B. It's not usually just me, man. This is just a solo stream. You know, Salty's usually here and Sundo. We've got a rotating cast of characters, but I am here every time. And we stream every game, man. Oh, it's a timeout. I could have went to pee, right? I feel bad leaving the stream hanging. Dragod says, Fax Mac Mall, Jazz are massive fraudulent chokers. I mean, they're acting like it right now. Burner, I just bought a new carpet, and there's no way I'm peeing on the carpet. No way. All right. Royce O'Neal inbounding. Royce O'Neal kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell kicks it out to Conley in the corner, who smokes the three. Rebound Chris Paul. Suns win! Suns win! Clutchest team in the league. The Sixers suck, romp. Where are all those Jazz fans, says Salty. I don't see them. What was his name? Danny Ainge? Where are you, Danny? I'm waiting to hear from you. Tashi D says she just won some money. Let's go, Tashi. That's what's up. All that shit talk from those Jazz fans, man. All of it. I mean, just talking out of their ass. You could see that they were just casual fans saying shit that made no sense. Utah's a better team. We'll beat you in the playoffs. It was one game, and we came back and all right. I don't want to jinx anything now, because now we're going towards orange sunglasses. And so Tashi said when she placed the bet, The Suns were at plus 500. Damn, what'd you win, Tashi? Saltiest Gaming said Jazz fans are now on the most hated list. Agreed. Paul George fan said, let's go. Did you hit Mikhail's points? I did. I don't. So, yeah, I did win on that. I don't know. I'm trying not to look at it because I don't want to jinx anything, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't even want to know if I lost money. I'm in such a good mood. All right, my nips. They're doing things they've never done before. And I just don't want to ruin my mood while my nips are like this, you know? Man, if we win this game. Paul George says, I hit on Suns money line $30. That's not... So you threw 30 down and you won 30? Or, I mean, sorry, so you threw something down to win 30 or you put 30 down? If Ayton got 3 more rebounds, I could have gotten $50.09 from him. Damn. All right. Royce O'Neal inbounding. Hey, David Ray. David Ray says, Iverson, you still think DA sucks? Where you at, Ivy? You're getting quiet like these Utah fans. Conley gets the inbounds pass. Step back. Oh, kicks it to Royce in the corner. No good. Gobert with the rebound. Gobert fouled by Chris Paul. Gives us a little bit more time for anyone who hasn't hit the like to slap it hard. Pause. I agree, Iverson. I know. You just have to remember that, man. You got to hold on to that positive. You can't let it go so quickly. You got to remember it, you know. You forget sometimes. But yeah, we are good enough. We shouldn't lose to this team, you know. These are just extenuating circumstances. I'm good now. I'm good. You know how sometimes when you really have to pee and then you wait long enough, it goes away briefly? It's gone now. I'm good. Gobert, I think he missed the first free throw. Second one coming. Makes it. 105-111. Booker inbounding. They're not even going to try. The Jazz have quit. Game is over. I'm not happy Booker just threw up a three-pointer with time on the clock because that hurts his three-point percentage. But Suns win! Suns win! Welcome to the Suns Valley Podcast Postgame Show. I'm your host, Gabe. And, if you guys want to follow us, I'm on Twitter at Torrey Craigstan. Salty's at SaltiestAZFan. But let's get into it. Let's pull the stats up. Because this was one of the most interesting games all year. Cannot believe we came back down 17, held them to 13 points in the fourth quarter. That's a fourth quarter team for you. I mean, when McGee was in there and getting cooked, I didn't think this was possible. All right. Bridges with 18 points, seemingly out of nowhere. DA has 19 and 10. That ain't bad when you're going up against Gobert. It's not. 9 for 18. He was 50%. He went 50% from 3. He got 4 offensive rebounds. He ended up getting that 10th rebound for a double-double. Do not hate on DA today. He did a good job. Not great, good. Chris Paul, 16 and 16. Don't question him. Please don't question him. I didn't start, but I'm not going to question this man. Devin Booker, top 3, top 5 MVP candidate, 33 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. He just was that engine that just kept chipping away and hitting buckets for us. Even when shit looked like it was out of hand, he was that steady engine that just kept it going. And we only got 8 from Craig, 6 from Cam, and 6 from McGee. Nothing else from the bench. We got 20 points from our bench. Terrible. I think that's terrible. I don't think 20 points from your bench is good. We've got bench players that can hit 20 themselves. I guess we take a look down here at the Jazz. So Mitchell had 18, 5 and 7, 7 for 21. Let's compare Booker and him. Booker's 13 for 26 to 7 for 21. I know it's just one game, but at least at this point in this season, I think everybody should be comfortable admitting that Booker is better than Donovan Mitchell. He has passed him up, and he's not in the same tier as him anymore. I'm willing to be argued down of that position, but I'm not probably going to probably not going to switch how I feel about that. Conley looked good at times, but he ends up 3 for 9. He was really jacking threes. Bogdanovich, 3 for 11. Juicy, okay? Because that's a shooter. They were closing out, but he got probably 4 threes that he whiffed. It seemed like he was more likely to miss when he wasn't guarded. So Ayton held Gobert to 16 and 12. I don't know if you could say held. That's a decent stat line offensively for Gobert. They had 21, 30, 34 points from their bench. Somehow, and you know what? It's not somehow. It's Mikal. Mikal Bridges held Clarkson to 9 points. Did it at any point feel like Clarkson was only going to score 9 points tonight? Come on. No way. No way. Roy says Mitchell was inefficient. Roy says Booker's been better. I agree. But Roy, there are people who fancy themselves basketball aficionados who will still look you in the face and say that Mitchell's better. And they also think that, your boy from Boston is better. Adam said, play Torrey Craig instead of Shamet. I'm definitely in on that, bro. I think that Shamet can guard Craig. I think Craig can guard 2 through 5. Not perfectly at the 5 end, but I think small ball 5. So why not, man? Why not? Shamet can barely guard the 2 guard position, right? And you get such a better defender, and you get a 3-point shooter who I would say is equally as good right now as Shamet. Roy says, how much did I make? That's a good question. I'm kind of nervous. Salty won 92. That's what's up, man. Well, not $93. I've got something here that I need. I'm nervous about. I'm nervous about Dwight Howard. I need Dwight Howard to score, and that's like the worst statement I've ever uttered in my whole life. I think that game's probably over. Oh my God, I hit. Oh my God. Guys, I just hit my first 5 for 5 on Prize Picks. Look at that. 5 for 5. So me and Gary made this bet. So we just both made $320 off of 32 each. We put up 32 each, and we both won $320. Let's go! What a night for the Suns! What a night for Suns fans, Suns fans betters. Burner, you need that credit card. I'll get it to you later, Burner. I'll send you that credit card information. Gideon, man, I appreciate you. Anything else we want to talk about in this Suns post game that was just unbelievable? Unbelievable win. This is exactly what we needed before the playoffs. So the next game is Sunday. I'm super hopeful that on Sunday we can get a win without our best players in because it's an easier team. Kings. We're playing the Kings. And I'm going to go buy a new mic because I won some money. You know what I'm saying? So we love you guys. Romp, sorry you had to be jealous that the Suns are better than the Sixers this year. I'm sorry that the Suns continue to be the clutchest team in the league. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Ball